What's going on, football fans? It's your boy Lolo. I'm here. It's Friday. There was no football today or yesterday. I don't know what's going on, but I just want to say what's up, Ben Ireland? What's up, Bremner's Coast? Jimmy, how you guys doing? So happy you guys want to share your Friday nights with us. Currently, me, still finishing my food. Everybody, it's Friday night. You've been waiting for the sound. Let's do it. Director John trying to get his timing right. Oh, man. Cheers to you guys. Happy Friday. That was very good. I'm having some spicy buffalo sausage here. And so that went down really well. Mr. Tom, what's going on, man? So good to see you here. Bright and early. So, fellas, ladies, gentlemen, everybody, listen, we've had 2 days of no football, and it's been very weird. And it was so weird that I invited Mark over today to help me with something because I hadn't seen him in like 15 days from doing 15 days straight. But it was pretty, it was good. I got a lot of stuff done around the house. As I think Jimmy was saying, last couple of days been tedious. On the bright side, caught up on some sleep. Yeah, so that's the good thing. Ben says, just making a cup of tea. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else in a Friday. Cheers to you. Cheers to you. So, guys, I want to kick off a little bit today. And Mark will be joining us in a little bit. Axel will be here. I think some of the other guys are going to pop on, maybe even Terry. First and foremost, I want to give a big shout out to a friend of the Stoop. This guy, if you guys watch the Only Football Fans podcast, which is one of our dear friend podcasts, it's Terry's dream, baby. One of his buddies who's on there all the time is Greg, and Greg was pulled out of retirement and picked up to play for an actual football team, and he's playing tomorrow. Yeah, right here. Greg plays for Collierswood United. I'm probably butchering. You probably say Collierwood or something like that. Collierwood United FC versus Tonbridge Angels FC. He's a big up for him, man. He's doing it. He's doing it. And just check it out. One day we're going to look back at this and say, look, the admission was £5. But yeah. Interesting. So big up to you, Greg. We're so proud of you, man. Kick ass tomorrow and don't pull a hammy. Don't overexert yourself. Or do and score a bunch of goals. He's a striker. So good on you, Greg. And well done with the whole Only Football Fans entire thing going on. What's that? Yeah, I know him. He's good. You can let him in. You can let him in. He's all right.
Oh, that never ceases to be funny, my friend. How you doing? Long time no see.
I got some food.
Damn, that's better than I got. I got wine in a can.
Wine in a can?
Wine in a can. All Collierswood, aren't we?
Yo, we got to screenshot that. Hold on, leave that up. I'm going to send that to Greg right now. Oh, that's a selfie.
Oh, you just can't take a screenshot?
Yeah, but then I have to mess with my computer and all that.
Gotcha. Wow, Ben Ireland, an hour and a half early. You waited a long time for fucking Bremner's Ghost to say, yo, what's up? Wine in a can is blasphemy? No, it's not, actually. It's actually pretty good.
And Mark is a sommelier, if you guys didn't know that.
If you didn't know, yeah, I'm the supposed wine expert.
Yeah.
Which means I know just enough to be wrong.
Just enough to get yourself in trouble, right?
Just enough to get me in trouble, for sure.
Guys, what are you guys talking about? There was a tornado. What are we talking about here, guys? Don't make us worried about you. Somebody said, were you up near the tornado in Barking today?
Well, it wasn't really a tornado. It was just a bunch of guys that left the pub in a fight, and they just was like causing so much commotion. No. Well, in all seriousness, as someone that has been in all sorts of dangerous environmental troubles. Tornado is no laughing matter, and I hope everybody's okay.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. I don't know if anybody, we know Saul, who's a long-time member of the Stoop crew. Saul out in Australia, he went through some flooding.
And probably the
we talked
fires after that.
Months ago, and then fires as well. So
yeah, for sure.
Tornadoes in the east end of London.
That's crazy.
We'll have to look into that. Well, I hope everybody's okay. All right, guys. Well, let's start talking some football, because it's been kind of 2 days of me talking about buying furniture and how much laundry I can get done and things like that.
Hey, I did laundry too.
Yeah, forget it. Mark and I have been in a U-Haul for the past 3 hours. I don't know.
It was a lot of fun, though. We have a lot of fun. No matter what we do.
Mark.
Yo.
Did you hear?
Did I hear?
They are getting rid of the away goal rule.
I did hear. I did read.
What I mean by that?
I did read about yes. So when for aggregate scores, right?
What do you think about that?
I'm kind of on the fence. I thought that it kind of gives a fair amount of urgency if in the sense that it can make the game a lot more fun.
Yeah.
That a team has to go out. It's like, you know what? They beat us at home. They beat us 2-1. So we've got to not only do we have to win, but we got to get ours. We got to get and so on. I think in a sense that made certain outcomes extremely exciting. Like, I'm not sure when it was. It was a few years ago where I think it was Liverpool, and they got beat by Real Madrid or some team, maybe Barca, I'm not sure. And they needed to come up with 5 goals in the next match.
They needed
to
win by 5 or
they
something.
Needed to win by 5.
I mean, that's always the case. That's what I've always hated.
That sort of excitement. Wow, it's almost this impossible task, and yet some teams do come up with those numbers, and it makes the match a little more exciting. I'm not sure what it's going to do for Big Mally, take VAR with him.
Okay, let's not even get there, Big Mally. We'll get to VAR in a second, but yeah, big up. Hey, Bondi, I got a message from you on Instagram, but there wasn't a picture. I don't know. I had to accept the request and everything, so I don't know. I may not have got it. Try sending it again. But I did make you part of the contact. So go ahead and send it again. But yeah, that's where I was always the second leg where the team scores a goal and here we go, we're gonna win this, and then the other team scores a goal and now we're tied, but we're fucked. We're fucked because now we need 2 more goals or something for some reason.
Right.
Which is what you were talking about. And I just constantly. So let's look back. Yes, I'm an Arsenal fan and I'm going to say this, but let's look back at the and Ben Ireland, I want to hear from you. I want to hear why, because I've had arguments or conversations with people who have very good, concise arguments for the away goal rule. So Ben, go ahead, write that shit down there, or save it till 9 o'clock, and you can call in the private post match in the after party. But for example, the Villarreal Arsenal match. Villarreal kicks our ass the first match. We do all right the second match, and it ends in a draw, but they have more away goals and they move on. Do you not think that match deserved 30 more minutes of football?
Absolutely.
That's what kills me.
Absolutely.
Why would that? I don't know. I feel like the teams deserve it. And even as the winner, to be like, whoo, we got through. Good thing we scored more at home because we're actually tied. It's a tie. It's a tie. You don't have. If we're playing a one-on-one, if Leeds are playing at the Emirates and they score 1 goal, Arsenal scores 1 goal in the Premier League, it's a draw, right? So why would it be any fucking different? Why would that goal mean more? I don't know. Mark, we got to get a contrasting opinion on here because insensitive.
No, I think what he's trying to say is
incentive.
Incentive.
Insensitive. You got Ben.
You're just so insensitive in those
You're
goals.
using your girl's phone
But
again,
no,
and so it's auto-correcting everything.
I agree on both sides. I agree on both sides of the table. I mean, it definitely does give incentive for a more of an attacking game, but it does take away because, like you were saying, if it's 2-1 and 2-1, and it does have a weird advantage to, like, it's an advantage that you wouldn't expect to be an advantage, as an American sports viewer.
I don't think he's using his girl's phone. I think he's using her thumb.
And so her thumb knows. Her thumb automatically types insensitive, insensitive, insensitive. We love you, Ben. We love you, Ben. Was rolling a spliff. Yeah, right. So one-handed rolling a spliff and one-handed fucking typing. I seem to remember you saying you weren't a millennial, but that's a very millennial skill to have. What's going on, Robbie?
Is that official? Ben White went to Arsenal? Is that official?
No,
I didn't think so, because no one's answering Arsenal's calls.
It's going. It's moving. They up the they up the price or something.
Price?
So I don't know. It's moving forward. I don't believe any transfer shit during an international tournament.
Exactly. I'm much in the same ilk. Although
it's a very
I do enjoy the rumors. Like today, I'm reading that United is going to get, or rather, City is going to give 140 mil for Grealish.
Just to charity or what?
No, to get him on.
We are going to donate 150 million.
They're going to buy Grealish for 140 million pounds or dollars or I don't know, booby bucks.
Booby bucks. You can't do those anymore. Wait, no, booby bucks are ones, I think, right?
I really have no idea, but I'm hearing these rumors and they're just ridiculous.
Mark, let's get away from the rumors because right now we're still talking about the away goal rule.
The away goals.
Now, I'm thinking it was implemented back in the day when you had a club, a tiny club who's maybe in the FA Cup, one of these, like, I don't even want to mention it, like Greg's club goes up and plays Liverpool. If those fucking dudes score a goal in Anfield, okay, maybe it should mean more than if Liverpool score at Anfield. But I don't know. Nowadays, I don't know what my point is. I'm just trying to figure out like why the rule originally came up anyway, not just play 1-1. Like Leeds beat Juventus on away goal.
Well, doesn't it kind of neutralize the advantage of a home game?
No, the home game is the home game, and you're supported by the crowd, so you play better, hopefully. And then you go to your home, and if your home crowd sucks, then
then what? So what is it going to do? Is it just going to go strictly to aggregate? But then if it's a tie,
if they're tied, they go to extra time, and then they go to penalties.
Right. So what if they're tied in the first match?
I got it. Actually, that's not bad, Bondi. I just got it. If you really look at the facial features, it could be Mbappe. It's getting in there. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know.
So it would make sense that if it's a tie in the first half, then that goes to extra time as well.
No.
Just have one.
It would only be in the second match.
That might be considered an unfair advantage to whoever's hosting the second match.
Yeah,
that would be kind of unfair. Like,
well, that's a good point. I think that's a good point because people were saying, well, the team that plays at home second would have an advantage because if it goes to extra time, they would be at home.
Right.
But clearly, European football could give a shit about that because Netherlands just got to play 3 games at home for no reason. Who else? England got to play 3 games at home for no reason.
Didn't Russia?
So if we're talking about home, and what was it? Bucharest or somewhere? Budapest or Bucharest? I'm like the French fans. I'm getting them mixed up. Budapest had 67,000 people. Like, how is that not an advantage? I don't know.
They did play in Bucharest too.
Oh, they played in both.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway. So guys, let me know please. I'm not really sure who's arguing for what point. So tell me if you guys are for the away goal rule or against it. You happy the rules changed? Do you think we should stop fucking with the rules? Because I think that's a lot of people's problem with it is they're like traditionalists where like stop fucking with the game.
Yeah, and there's been a series of rule changes in the last few years, from my understanding. You have got, how the offside flag doesn't pop up, they let continuation. Handball obviously is something nobody can figure out. And now they have the away goal rule taken away. I would like to see it carried on because I think that it adds a dimension of excitement and it also kind of levels the playing field, to where it makes, you score a goal of being the away team, you are rewarded in some sense rather than penalized.
Look, when it gets down to it, when you're in the Europa League and you're in the Champions League, imagine being in the semis and I guess in the semifinals. In the semifinals, they're still doing two legs. Imagine you're in that and it's a draw at home and a draw away. Shouldn't we keep playing? You drew here, we drew here, but you scored more goals here or something, like one was 0-0, one was 1-1.
Isn't there
the same amount
tournament
of goals?
or
Why
a
do
cup?
you get to go through the amount of money that is lost for club? Imagine a small club. Imagine, who got into, like, imagine West Ham. West Ham goes into the semis, almost like into the semifinals, and they lose on a 0-0, 1-1 because of away goals. And they get kicked out. The millions and millions and millions. And if you get into the finals, unless you're Tottenham, it means a lot to your club. So,
well, my question is this: isn't there a tournament?
Everybody's saying they like the away goal rule.
I'm gonna have to join in there, but isn't there a tournament where if your aggregate is tied, it goes to a third game? Isn't there?
Isn't that like?
It's like the Community Shield or the earlier rounds.
You know what? In the early rounds,
right? Maybe that's what it is.
Do-overs. They do do-overs,
right?
I think like in the FA Cup and in possibly the Carabao Cup, they do replays.
Mm-hmm. Well, they play a third match.
Yeah, third.
They play a third deciding match.
Second match. I don't know. Anyway, that's fucking nuts.
No, it is the second match because it's not an aggregate at that time.
Yeah. There used to be countless replays in the FA Cup. Yeah. Mr. Tom, for real, we had to send them we had to send Tottenham an official letter because they wanted Director John. They saw his Scorito scores, and Tottenham was like, "You are the best manager. You could probably do better than the chosen one."
What I do?
That Tottenham sent an official letter to me to see if you would like to manage their team, and I said no, he's busy.
What was I doing? Laundry?
And you know
You're
what?
doing our show.
That's just as important.
Listen, they only offered you $2 million a year. It was
that.
shit. It was
Screw
shit
that.
pay. It
And
was
they can't guarantee you that you're going to have Harry Kane.
Yeah,
They
and we
can't
can
guarantee I'm
you
going to
can
be
have-
Harry.
You can
What?
have no hairy 3 white guys.
They're not sure if they're going to give you a Harry Kane.
I've never had one of those.
A Harry Kane sounds like a terrible. That's like something you get in
That's
Indonesia.
the worst. That is the worst sex toy known to man.
Oh. They're like, you shouldn't have been doing graffiti. You want the regular cane or the Harry Kane? Harry, please. No, you know what? Just a trim. Just, I like a little bit around it, but
All right. On that note, I'm grabbing a beer.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair
Okay.
enough.
Listen, we're only like 8 minutes away from kicking off some trivia, Mark.
Fantastic.
Why don't we get into some round of 16? Yeah,
Absolutely.
sound good. While I make
round of what?
that I didn't make.
I'm sorry. Round of what?
16.
That's number Wang.
That's number one.
I think this is Kyle from Only Football Fans too that put this comment in.
Where?
Here, this comment I just made, I put up.
Oh, nice.
I think it is. I think it is because they have those emojis, right? Yeah.
Looks like him. I only know him from his emojis.
And playing FIFA.
Yeah. Okay, so let's start. Let's start talking about the round of 16. John, do we have those games up? I'm not even looking. Here we go. So everybody, we're gonna do quick fire. All right. And Mark, I'm gonna pick up one of these matches, okay? And I'm just gonna yell it out at you. And I want you to give me like a 30-second just rant on who you think's going to win and why. We don't have a clock, do we, John? No, I could put one up here. All right. So here we go. You ready?
Absolutely.
Netherlands, Czech Republic. Go.
Wow, that one is going to be a very, very hard to
the clock is going by
call.
the way.
I know the clock is going. Czech Republic early on really impressed me with their physicality, but that physicality was kind of lost in the England game. Netherlands, under the radar, they've scored like 8 goals in the tournament. These guys are no joke. And I think based on that, I'm not really sure who Czech Republic is, but I do know who the Netherlands are, and I think they're going to win. And I think they win 3-1.
3-1.
Yeah, they're going to score.
Wow. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Well, shit. My turn. All right. What do you? I think you're right about that.
Yeah.
Because you know what, we haven't seen Soufal play the way he can play. Nope. We haven't seen Souček play the way he can play. So I think you're right. We don't see the identity of the Czech Republic, and they're coming up against the Netherlands, who, fucking hell, man. The only way Gini Wijnaldum scores, what does he have? 3 goals, 4 goals?
He has 3 goals.
3 goals. The only way Gini Wijnaldum scores 3 goals in 3 games is if the game is managed well. And so that means they're doing well. And not to mention, one of our favorite names, Denzel Dumfries, is fucking killing it and getting better and better.
Mm-hmm.
Memphis is doing.
Memphis Depay is ridiculous.
And if you look at the players of the tournament for them, we haven't even mentioned the players of the tournament for them.
Right.
The De Ligt in the back, Frankie de Jong or Luke de Jong, one of them is doing well. I feel like both of them aren't playing all the time, but anyway.
Someone else on that team that's doing very, very, very well. And but I can't find
a lot of them, man. They're doing very, very well. So
I mean, we're jumping we're kind of jumping looking at this. At these matchups in the round of 16, they're going to be some fantastic games. I don't think there's a dud amongst them. I do think Austria is a bit of a fraud, but
that's tough.
Yeah,
that's tough.
And they're not getting past Italy because Italy from front to back they are the most complete team. From Donnarumma in the net all the way up to Mobley up front. You got Locatelli, Localini, whatever the hell his name is. Locatelli, that's what it is. That's the pasta I'm looking for. I like that with a little butter and cheese.
That's racist.
What? Pasta? Italian?
Pasta is totally racist. No. Okay, Mark, pick a match for me. Let's go.
All right. Let's see what you got to say about Belgium and Portugal.
Belgium, Portugal. Here we go. Belgium's front is amazing. Midfield going forward, top class. Belgium are ranked number 1 in the world right now. This is probably their last shot. If the World Cup wasn't so close, like if it was normal time away, 2 years,
right? We wouldn't
see a lot of these guys in the World Cup. Because this is Belgium has been living in their golden generation for about 10 years now, and it's getting old because they haven't done anything. That being said, on the other side of the ball, you have Ronaldo, who is at the tail end of his career. However, he's performing and the way he's playing this tournament, and yes, I know it's a lot of penalty goals, but his work off the ball and his speed and his pace, and the dude plays 97 minutes or whatever. He does not come off the pitch.
Yeah, and he runs.
You're taking my 30 seconds. You'll get your rebuttal.
Have some stoppage time.
The rest of the team for Portugal is a fairly young team that's coming together, and it's full of interesting characters. You've got Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes, João Moutinho, Diogo Jota, all those super creative, crossing the ball, dribbling awesomeness that's going on with them. And then they've got a very strong midfield, and it's the back end once again. Same thing for Belgium. I feel like all a team has to do, and Kevin De Bruyne knows this, is drop passes in between, have Lukaku run directly in between Semedo and Pepe, and Lukaku will overpower both of them, and he's faster than both of them, and the goals are going to come. I see this one as a very similar scoreline to the last Portugal game, high scoring. I think it's going to be 3-2. 3-2 at least. I think there's going to be 5 goals, and it's going to be hard to decide because there's both such attacking teams with weaknesses in the back end that can be scored against. So I have to pick Portugal because that's who I said I wanted to win it, but I really think Belgium's going to take it. But I'm going to say Portugal 3-2. Axel doesn't believe me. Axel, get in here. Stop waving your hands.
No.
Well,
if Germany can beat Portugal 4-2, what is Belgium going to do with it?
If Portugal can beat Hungary 3-0, and Germany can't beat Hungary, and France can't beat Hungary, so shut up.
All right. Look, here's the thing. I'm gonna take
Hernandez has been terrible via Martin.
I'm gonna take a bit of the rebuttal here, and I'm gonna say when we look at Portugal and we spell Portugal, there's an O in Portugal. An O is offense, and Portugal has plenty of offense. But what you don't find in Portugal is the letter D. And D is for defense. They have not played fuck all for defense in the group stage, and I picked Portugal to win it all, and I would love to continue that, but I just don't see them beating. I don't see them beating Belgium. I really, really don't. I don't think that Lukaku is going to have an easy time with Semedo, but I do think he's going to have an easy time with Pepe because Pepe he has shown his age. He's out there controlling things, but when you go at him, he's in trouble.
Semedo's doing very well for most of the game. He's just still young and he's making mistakes and he lets the game, the environment of it all kind of get to him a bit and he forgets, I don't know, and he makes mistakes and he starts getting too excited with all the passing and goes forward and then can't get back. And Pepe's getting old, man.
He's getting more than old.
What's up, Adriano? Welcome back.
Isn't Pepe like the second oldest player in the tournament? He's like 36, isn't he? 35?
I don't know.
I agree with you, Nick. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, but I don't think the high scoring is going to come from the Portuguese side. I think Ronaldo might get another penalty, but I don't. I think Belgium is too much team for the
quite
superstar.
Possible, especially seeing the way France and Germany, the better teams, the way they were able to handle Portugal. Yeah. And look, Pepe is one of the oldest, but he's also a baby. Like, isn't that him? That's
sure.
Yeah, that's definitely him.
Poor Pepe.
Why?
Oh, I don't know.
Both him and that baby are rich. I don't think that baby has any money.
Pepe's a dirty player. I don't like him. Period.
No, I'm just reading Mr. Tom's long ass. I'm still upset that in The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey, there are 4 occasions where the gang are saved from certain death because their mate Gandalf happens to be a wizard.
Well, the way that Ronaldo was in the game against Germany, where he's like kicks the ball up in the air and he throws his arms out and he kind of gives the little like magic wave. That's like
Carvalho should be back, and Carvalho is a beast. Both him and Danilo. Did you see Danilo get punched and then elbowed in the face?
Yeah,
and he just runs right back out there.
Yeah, that was the first penalty. I was trying to remember today.
Pepe's getting a lot of love here. Robbie, Bremner's Ghost, Via Martin. Listen, Pepe is the type of dude. Pepe's the type of player that a lot of teams need. It was something that made me okay, or actually, like, good one when Arsenal grabbed David Luiz. It's that dude who's won things. He's been on very good teams. He's been on the national team basically his whole life. And then knows the dirty tricks, knows the ins and out, how to annoy people, how to it's a Sergio Ramos type thing where they can get beat on their skills, but their knowledge of the game. It's like me shooting pool. I will get outshot by most of y'all, but I play the game very well. And I can make you lose instead of me having to just be better than you. And he's one of those types of guys. It just sucks. Semedo's young, and on if he had, Semedo has been doing actually very well.
I think Semedo's had a wonderful tournament. I mean,
but he's also
he's getting a bit of stick because of the way that he was cut. You know, it's like, oh, Mbappe fucking burned him. It's
No,
Mbappe.
Mbappe will burn everybody.
He's going to burn everybody.
Everybody.
But the fact that Semedo was able to stay with him, and I mean, I don't know. I can't even pronounce that. Matarasi.
Yeah. Pablo produced more magic than Merlin. Yep. And Rob, I hear you. Luis has the potential to be that, and that's what I was hoping for. But he's just crap. That's why I'm like, oh, look, Sergio Ramos is available. I hate him, except when he plays for Spain. And then I love him. I'm like, yeah, you need a fucking asshole like that sometimes in the back. You need a dude who's going to rip shit up. And you know what? Even like as much as I hate Chelsea and I do not like Rudiger, sometimes you got to bite someone in the back and grab their titties. And you know what? He got no foul. He got no retribution. Nothing happened. So to me, that is one of the best plays because it threw Paul Pogba off for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hell, man. Fucking A. Fucking A, bro. Fucking A.
Fucking A, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. But that's crazy.
I think you can do without.
Okay, so it's Axel's turn. Axel, we're going to give you a match, and you got 30 seconds to 5 minutes to rant about it. Okay, Axel, go away. Mark and I need to discuss which one.
Do we want to stick with the next 2 days, or do we want to go all 4 weeks, all 4 days?
No, we give him
because we've done.
Let's give him something fun.
We've done.
Yeah,
Italy.
let's go with Saturday. Give him something.
We've actually done both Sunday matches.
Give him something from tomorrow.
All right, Axel. Let's hear your thoughts.
Via Martin.
Let's hear your thoughts on Denmark Wales.
I think it's going to be a tight game. I don't think there's going to be a lot of goals. I think Denmark's going to pull it out. I think they're riding on a high. I think it's good enough to continue on for Wales. I don't think it's going to get them much further. But listen, I don't, Wales, as much as I love them and as much as they're okay, but I think I see Denmark just riding on that high to crush them. 2-1 prediction.
I don't know. I think all that's possible.
Here's the deal. Here's my thoughts here. Emotion only gets you so far. And Denmark is dealing with a lot of emotion. Wales has got a good squad, and they have Gareth Bale. Now, Gareth Bale has been that player that appears for a little while, and then some wizard goes, or he's a wizard, and he just disappears. And he disappears for a while. And you just don't know when, just like you didn't know when Gandalf the Grey was going to become Gandalf the White, you just don't know when Gareth Bale is going to appear. My thoughts on this, I mentioned the emotion, and emotions only gets you so far. But against a team like Wales, I think Denmark's emotion will get them past this.
Right. That's exactly That's exactly.
This is not
as well.
Wales is a good team, but they're not a great team. If Denmark was playing Belgium, France, England, I would be like, yeah, great run, guys, great run. But they drew something that gives them an opportunity to move into that round of 8.
Yep.
I don't know. I think all of that can happen, and you guys could very well be right on that. But here's the thing, Mark. The way you get rid of Gareth Bale, the only way to get rid of Gareth Bale
is you throw golf balls at him? Well,
that's one. And you go, Bale, tea time, Bale.
Hey, Gareth, we need a fourth.
So I think with
hold
Bale,
on. The only way to get rid of Gareth Bale is to attack and make Gareth Bale be responsible to play defense. He gets tired, he gets lazy, and he can't be as attacking. That being said, he's been more of a menace further back because he's been doing golf-type chip shots over the top to Ramsey.
Mm-hmm.
So Denmark Denmark, I see them attacking a bit, but
they're not.
being worried
You make a
and
good
playing
point.
back.
You make a good point. They're not exactly an attacking team.
Yeah.
You mentioned that Gareth Bale, maybe he's here, maybe he's not here. I think that's not Gareth Bale. I think that's the team, right? Like
The opposition.
either your team, well, the opposition maybe too, but either your team can be like the thing that enables you to shine, or they're not there and then you can't shine. And that's the thing I think with Wales. I don't, like unlike Portugal, where Ronaldo has a whole better team behind him, Bale just, not to say that they're bad, but he just doesn't have that same caliber of team behind him, and that's why I think it can be hit or miss. And I just think that anything can happen, but I just think that the emotion is going to outweigh whatever else is going on in here in this case. And I agree with Mark. I think if it was a better opponent, then I would probably say a different thing. But in this case, yeah, it's a team. It's a team sport. It's not.
Yeah.
And it's not one guy. And if you have a good team to support a star player, yeah, I get it. But that's not Wales.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with where this arena is at. Do we know where the game is being played? It's just showing me the arena.
Oh,
it's in Amsterdam. So I mean, that's practically home. It's practically a home game.
But I think I'm gonna take Wales. I say 2-1. I just don't. Denmark, they've pulled some shit out of their ass, and it's been great to watch. But I don't know.
But I don't think that's a fair statement. I don't think they've pulled shit out of their ass.
Some of their goals were pretty like, whoa, where the fuck did that come from?
Right. I mean, the match in Russia. I mean, Damsgaard had one.
Damsgaard's goals have been like
class.
Phenomenal. Which is like, yeah, if he can keep doing those, then yeah, it becomes something normal. But
I mean, that first goal from Hungary against Germany, that beautiful header, would you say, oh shit, look at that, they fucking pulled it out of their ass?
No, that was class.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like outside the box, curling around 3 guys, a diving keeper.
So I mean, to me, like in the first round or the first match for who does Schick play for? Who does Czech Republic. Czech Republic. That second goal he scored in that first game from like 50 yards out. That he pulls that out of his ass.
Yeah.
That's
but
just
his header,
like,
that was incredible. His first goal, which was an incredible header, that wasn't pulled out of his ass.
No.
Anything Raheem Sterling does is pulling it out of his ass.
I want to give Raheem Sterling a little more credit than that. I mean, you get the ball to him and he launches, he'll get you it. I mean, don't expect him to like take the ball from midfield and create and do something. But you get the ball to Sterling and put it on right where it has to be. It has to be there. But if you do your part, he will reward you. Just saying.
He's crap. I'm still going with Wales. I think Aaron Ramsey and Tyler Roberts.
Not getting the sniff, boys. Not getting the sniff.
But no, I think, look, the last match that Wales played where they won their second match, where there were the chip shots, there were these.
Yeah, but that was against who was it against? That was against. Come on.
You're reading these comments.
Are you asking me? It's going to be a rout tomorrow.
That's great.
Via Martin, shit could have meant. Of course, he meant it. He shot it like he knew what he was doing, but it's also like
that game you're referring to was against Turkey. The biggest fraud of the tournament. Everyone was like, Turkey's going to be really good. Watch out for Turkey. And where are they?
Dry, like
they're.
I mean, this whole who's the dark horse this time is getting freaking old, man.
I love it. Bring it.
Oh,
Tell me who the
man.
dark horse is because I will
Who's
listen.
the dark horse right now?
The dark horse right now?
Is it Denmark? Is it Sweden? Is it Ukraine?
I think the dark horse is Sweden.
Actually, I agree with that.
I think Sweden is the team
up, London
that
boy?
you need to watch out for. A team that you wouldn't expect to get
I'm gonna
far.
have to give it to you.
I think Sweden is. Now, if you look at the teams that you would expect to be there and pick a dark horse from that, I'm going with the Netherlands. I think the Netherlands are going to be a bit of a, like, amongst all the bigger teams, that's a team that could advance and do well.
I don't know. I have a hard time calling Netherlands.
But what I'm saying is, of all the teams, that are really, really, really good.
11 years ago.
You know, what's up, London boy? Good to have you on the show. Thanks for joining us.
Well, guys,
I would not call England a dark horse. And I know you got the LOL at the end of that. I'm a little too old for the LOLs, you know, but I guess
none of the traditional teams you can call dark horses. Germany, Italy, England. Nope. Even if they have like a 10-year spell of like not doing so good, it just can't.
Sweden. Yeah, you know, I think it's got to be Sweden because look, Sweden haven't lost.
Yeah.
They didn't win all three, but they drew one. And who did they draw against? Spain. Yes. Spain isn't that impressive, but if you ask anybody, Spain is underperforming. It's not like Spain are bad, and that's why and
based on that statement right there that they're underperforming, I'm not convinced by their 5-0 win over who was that? Who'd they beat 5-0?
That's fucking brilliant, Mr. Tom. They beat
who'd they beat 5-0? Not Poland.
Slovakia.
I mean, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced by that win, you know, that 5-0 win at all.
Bondi. Frickin' Mark doesn't rate Austria at all. He says they're pretenders.
I think Austria's pretenders. I don't buy
not the pretenders.
No, they are pretenders. And so they won one. And who'd they beat? They beat Alioski's team, North Macedonia.
Isak, London boy. Can we get Isak? Can we get Isak on Arsenal?
No.
Sorry, keep talking. I'm gonna go.
No, you're not gonna get Isak to Arsenal because
yes, we are.
Why? Who what, you gonna bring him off the bench? And he wants Isak wants to play in Europe. You guys aren't playing in Europe.
London is in Europe.
You guys aren't playing outside of the UK. He wants to play in mainland Europe. He wants to play in a tournament.
FA Cup.
FA.
What?
Whatever. You're not getting Isak. You are not getting Isak. You're not getting anybody. You guys are going to have trouble keeping your own players. You guys are going to be like, oh, I hear Donnie Vanderbeck is available. Should we give him a call? Because right now I'm looking for a date to the prom, and it looks like my mom's going to take me.
Wow, Mark.
That's what's happening.
You have come a long way, man. I got to say, you're able to give him shit, and he can't even say anything about it.
It's true. Who isn't linked to Arsenal? Who isn't linked to United? Who isn't linked to City? Who isn't linked to Liverpool? I don't even care anymore. It's just noise. I just wait. Sign somebody, please. Sign somebody.
We created a goddamn monster here.
You know, Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, 2 weeks ago, it all like, we're going to steal Neves from you. We've got Ruben Neves. And that's not going to happen. You guys couldn't even hang on to fucking Martin Odegaard.
Damn.
Which was like, really? There got to be something wrong because Martin Odegaard looked good on that team. He looked good with you guys. And he's like, yeah, I don't want to be here.
That is
Emil
not what
Smith-
happened.
Emil Smith Rowe
That is
doesn't even.
not what. That is not what happened.
Well, I know he is
Odegaard
on
was
loan.
on loan.
I understand he's
came
on loan,
here,
but
We
there was
made him
there-
look good,
there
and
was an
Real Madrid was like,
opportunity-
"No, but we want him back."
No, not like that, son.
Guys, all right.
Not like that,
we are
son.
way past time. It is time to start some trivia after Director John yells at me. I almost called it Yakuza.
Why? We're crushing this conversation here. You want to just stop?
I'm curious. Is that smart wine that Mark is drinking in a can?
Yeah,
Because he's on point today.
He's got me wanting to move on so we can stop
I guess.
showing
huh?
that he knows more about Arsenal than I do. Moving on.
No, I don't know anything about. No, I know a little bit. I know. I watch. I know what I watch. I know what I watch, and I'm happy to do it. And Bremner goes Germany to beat England in the final. Germany also has defensive problems.
Whoa, London boy.
Really?
They don't. Players turn world class when they leave Arsenal, and your examples, Gnabry maybe, but Chamberlain and Willock, I would
Willock
not
is
say
so
are
not
world class. I
Willock
would
is
say
good.
they do well because they get to play. Yes, that is a Romanian flag. John, he goes to Romania almost every year. You're on form tonight, Mark. I even agree with some of your points. Hey, not me. I don't agree with anything. I'm just
Hey,
reading.
you know, I like
Mark,
I said.
Let's see how on point you are. Are you ready?
I am ready.
It's trivia time, my friend. I don't have a theme song. I don't know what that was, but
Arsenal sucks.
What was the?
Tottenham sucks.
No. What was the sound that he would make? Was it Sir Dabney Chicken Caesar?
No, Sir Digby Chicken Caesar.
There you go, Sir Digby. And what was the noise he would make? That's what we were watching in rush hour traffic or New York traffic. It wasn't really rush hour, but we actually were watching that, and that was ridiculously funny. When he finds a quarter on the ground, he's like, "Oh, my National Grant came through."
To fight against my nemesis, some guy that I blame for everything because I suppose he's making everything wrong.
I love that.
Chicken Caesar.
I absolutely love
guys,
that.
Here,
all right, let's do this.
Here are today's categories: European sports and music, popular music,
not so popular music,
round of 16 anagrams, group stage stats.
Oh, that one's going to be ridiculous.
More group stage stats.
And even more group
more group stage stats.
You so saw it coming.
All right, guys, we got Stoop Crew, we got the Stoopers, and we got Lolo. So Stoopers would be Mark and Axel. Stoop Crew are you guys, so you guys are playing against them.
Lolo's just going to take all the points anyway.
Where am I?
Needed to make sure I had some chances to get my own.
What group am I in?
John, you're a Stooper. Or no, you can represent the Stoop Crew if you want.
Oh, the Stoopers are Mark and Axel.
Yeah.
All right, I'm with the Stoop Crew with Mr.
All right.
Tom.
And the Stoop Crew won last year, so Mr. Tom's going to kick it off with group stage stats for 600. Here we go. Falling just short of advancing, this team registered the most tackles, 62, which is over 20 per match. $62 tackles in 3 games.
Just short of advancing. I'm going to give it. I'm going to say, what is Poland?
Boom, bam. Stoop Crew gets it. It was Hungary. And both Ben Ireland, Mr. Tom, and Bremner's Ghost. All right, guys. And London Boy says, maybe Hungary? Yeah, you got it. You got it. All right, Stoop Crew, choose the next category. So while they're choosing, Mark, I hear you're a teacher in Sioux Falls.
What?
Oh, fantastic. Well, fantastic. What brings you to LA?
Who's the
Doing my
teacher in
game
Sioux
show
Falls?
banter. You're supposed to tell me about your life and what brought you to the game show.
I go with
I'm-
5.
I was completely lost there. I'm like, who's the teacher in Sioux Falls?
Okay. Quite efficient. This country had the best pass
Germany.
accuracy through the group stage.
Germany.
Germany.
Germany with 89.7. Sorry, guys, I skipped you. You took too long. All right, Axel.
Let's go with let's say a round of 16 anagrams for 300.
Mangy Greenland. Oh, and I guess I should have said all of these are matchups.
Germany, England.
Boom! Stoopers with some points. Mangy Greenland. Mangy Greenland.
Go anagrams for 100.
Oh, you like the anagrams now. Parisian taco. Parisian taco.
Portrait. No.
I mean, really, there's only 7 more options. if you think about it. It is not England versus Germany. Oh, that was the last one you said.
Croatia, Spain.
So, boom! Parisian taco goes to. Oh man, all of these just popped in. I kind of feel like the Stoop crew got that before you, and our internet just didn't pop them up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, give it to them.
Save your excuses for Arsenal.
Okay, so I'm gonna give them 100. Okay, guys.
Anagrams 200. Let's roll it. Come on.
We landmarks.
Sweden, Ukraine.
Denmark and Russia. No, that doesn't.
There's no
Denmark
you in
and
here.
Russia. There's some wee landmarks here.
Who's Denmark playing?
Wales, Denmark, Wales.
Denmark, Wales.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if like 5 of these pop up and say Wales, Denmark. Yeah, they did. I think they got it first. when they all pop up at the same time, it means everybody did it.
Yo,
There's
Axel.
some wee
Yo,
landmarks
Axel.
there.
We're getting punked here, man.
It's all right.
Where
Give him the
are there some
200. That's fine.
wee landmarks? All right, guys. So the last category that they had chosen was music for 600. So we're gonna go music for 600.
Which one?
In which European city did Led Zeppelin perform Stairway to Heaven for the first time? John?
Dublin. See, Carol's with me.
Sorry, Carol.
Where would you have played it during that time? Hamburg's actually a good choice.
No.
I
I mean, geographically speaking,
I would say London.
Probably go more further east is where what I'm guessing.
geographically speaking,
like
Carol and
Paris.
like Budapest or
Or
some
closer.
shit like that.
Paris.
geographically speaking, Carol wasn't far.
What did
Maybe
Carol
it's a
say?
trick, and they didn't. They've never performed it. They've actually never performed it live. I'm just kidding. They have.
Manchester?
No.
There you go, Mr. Tom. Just enough time to do
Belfast.
Belfast.
Belfast. There you go. Ben Ireland. Everybody getting in there. Good one. Okay, Stoop
Crack.
Crew, your turn. While we're waiting for them, Axel, I hear you sell ice cream.
Music for 500, please.
There we go. Music for 500.
Ice cream.
Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix, Jim Morrison, and Kurt Cobain were all what age
27.
when they died?
26.
Uh-uh.
28.
Uh-uh. No, you
Axel
gotta-
had it then at 27.
What?
Axel had it at 27
It is 27. When did he say it?
before I said 26.
While I was saying the question, so it doesn't count.
Nope.
And
Nope.
yeah, I heard him say it while I was talking, so I'm sorry.
I didn't know that's
he
a
didn't
rule.
say it once I
What?
was done. He didn't
All right.
say it once I was done. And
Man,
then Adriano.
Mark, we
popped
are
in.
getting punked.
We are. I told you. I told you.
You know the rules are you can't
It's a
answer until I'm
shady
done
ass
asking
game,
the question.
motherfucker.
You have to wait for me to finish answering the question because that gives these guys at least.
Where's Anders with his 1930 something or whatever it is?
1921 was it?
1921.
1921. It was
All right,
1921.
What's the numbers thing we were talking about earlier?
That's number Wang.
Number Wang.
Number Wang.
Yeah, Amy Winehouse too.
Yep.
How old was she?
Same.
27.
That's number Wang.
That's number Wang. Number Wang.
That would be the drinking. That would be the drinking word. Number Wang.
Oh gosh, we should.
I'll
watch
take
an episode
popular
of
music for
Number Wang.
400. That's number Wang.
We should watch an episode of Number Wang where you have to do like a shot of Zambuca every time.
I think we need to make that's number Wang t-shirts.
I
would fucking wear that hard, man.
72.
That's number Wang.
My favorite is the at-home one where they're looking. They have a book like this thick, and he's looking through trying to find the number. That's number Wang. Even more for 400. Ronaldo topped the table for goals with 5, but who had the most attempts on goal?
Look cuckoo.
Bamford, correct.
Yeah. That's number Wang.
That's Bamford Wang. Ugh. Doesn't sound good.
Kane is so wrong. Sterling also wrong. Lewandowski,
I can shots on goal. Boom, bam, Adriano. Robert Lewandowski with 12.
Yeah, he wasn't so good.
They were all in that last match.
Exactly.
Mbappe Wang.
Mbappe Wang. That's a whole different show.
That is a whole different show. All right, guys. Still on the Stoop crew. Adriano got that one. Y'all are getting your ass kicked.
European sports and music for 300, please.
All right. Which player did Zinedine Zidane headbutt during the final of the 2006 Football World Cup?
Mr. Tom?
You almost had it earlier, Mark.
I don't remember. I remember this headbutt, but I don't remember who it was.
Mr. Tom Materazzi.
I was gonna say it was Italy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Materazzi Wang. All right, guys.
Popular music 400.
Sorry, it's the Stoop Cruise category.
Popular music for 400.
Thanks.
How is American singer Michael Lee Addy better known?
Pitbull. Drake.
Michael Lee Addy in the house. Oh, you need to change that. All right, I'll go by Pitbull. Yeah, much better.
Meatloaf.
You know what?
Guess
what? Y'all know how
into hell and back.
Y'all know how he got it? How he got that as a nickname?
How?
So apparently he's at a college party.
Wait, do you know this for a fact, or
I know this because this was what the story that he told
so it's
when asked how he got the name Meatloaf. and I think he was either on Leno or Conan O'Brien or one of those shows, and he tells the story. He says, I was at a college party and someone put out a bet saying, I will give $100 to whoever will let me drive my Volkswagen over their head. And he's drunk and he was like, yeah, I'll do that. And so he puts his head down on the ground and they drive the Volkswagen over his head. And he gets his $100 and he's all like totally happy about it. And then he like a friend of his turns to him, like, dude, man, you got meatloaf for brains.
Wow.
That was a terrible story.
Can we go to the Adele story?
No, because that's gonna be a Mad Lib story. I'm
We'll
just
see you
saying
later,
that's the
Leeds.
story. That's the story that he told on national television. Was like, wow, you have meatloaf for brains, and that's how he got called Meatloaf.
And you told it on national YouTube.
International.
Hey, you know what? If we are international or national or worldwide, I am happy to tell terrible stories.
We gotta work on some more.
I tell you what.
So Carol Gunny asks, hey Lolo, what's taken to the FA Cup final every year but never used? What's taken to the FA Cup final every year but never used?
Obama Yang.
No, he won the FA Cup final 2 years ago.
I was hoping for some sort of Arsenal.
I was hoping for an Arsenal joke, but
Come on, Carol, give it to us.
2020, have a good night. All right, Carol, let us know, what is it? Or unless you're asking me, like, man, it's been bugging me all day. What's taken? Looser ribbons? The loser's colors. Loser ribbons?
Loser ribbons.
The loser's colors. I don't get it. What's taken to the FA Cup final? I don't understand that.
Yeah, I don't either. Now that's crickets.
You'll have
The
to
meatloaf
explain
story was better.
They tie the winner's ribbons to the cup.
And I would do anything for
I
love.
get ya. Nah, I see what you're saying.
Well, they might be used in the toilet.
All right, guys, we're gonna go with. I'm gonna continue on with anagrams for 400. Unasked wiener.
Ukraine, Sweden.
Nice.
Well done. Well done.
Why is those points going to you?
Oh, I don't know. Here, you can have.
Here are the teams, and I'm just going to discriminately distribute points amongst you.
That's how it always works.
And ultimately, I will come from behind and win the contest.
Yep. Every comment you make, that's 100 points. 100 points. Anagrams for 600. Ben Ireland says, punched cerebral schnitzel.
Switzerland and who does Switzerland play?
Netherlands, Czech Republic.
Czech Republic, Netherlands.
Oh,
No.
sneaking in there.
Did he say ding, ding, ding?
He didn't.
Oh my
He didn't
goodness.
say ding, ding, ding. Sorry. It's a new rule that we're implementing now. You got to text me to get all the rules as I make
listen,
them up.
you didn't send me the buzzer in time.
That's your fault. Just like Google with us. You didn't.
All right,
get
guys,
it?
I'm going to tip out for a second.
Okay. All right. Let's continue on here because we're running out of anagrams. Swirl Cat Fernandez.
Switzerland, France.
Yeah. Uh-oh, Rob Colton said ding, ding, ding. You didn't say ding, ding, ding.
Oh, please.
Okay, Rob, what's your answer? He says France, Switzerland as well. Well done. There you go. Okay, Axel, go ahead.
I'll go with anagram for 600. I think we only got one left, right?
Wait, did I do it twice? Oh no.
Oh.
No, where's the other one? Oh, we've already got that one. So I get those points. Did we did them all? Yes, we did. Sorry. Messed that up. So
Popular music for 300, please.
popular music for 300. Which country singer wrote Patsy Cline's hit
Willie Nelson.
Crazy?
Who is Willie Nelson?
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, Axel gets it because John said it while I was talking.
Fuck.
In your face, John.
Okay. Axel, you stole that one from John. Axel,
yeah.
see, Axel he's learning the rules. He's learning. You gotta, by the end, he's gonna be going ding ding dong, 7 number wang. Who is Willie Nelson?
It's very easy for me to. I'll just mute him.
I'll write it down.
You're gonna have to type ding 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 though.
All right. Okay, guys. What are we doing on here?
Oh, let's do European sports and music for 200.
Brothers Phil and Gary Neville are well known in the English football or soccer scene. What is their father's name?
Ding ding ding, Mr. Neville.
Yes, correct. But even more correct than you know. And Carol and Mr. Tom actually wrote ding, ding, ding. It is actually Neville.
Neville?
His name is Neville. So in order to combat the beatings he was getting, he became very good at football and made very good footballing sons.
Oh, come on. He was only beaten once. It started in 1952 and ended right around 68.
Neville. It's like in Mario Brothers when you go underground. Neville.
Schmeckle.
Neville. All right.
Popular music for 200.
Which pop star played 27 different instruments on their debut album, For You?
Who is Prince?
I don't know.
Who is Prince?
Oh.
Ding ding ding, Prince.
Oh my God! I have
to
ding ding ding.
He gets it for saying
I waited
ding, ding at the moment I was giving
stop
points
talking. I even answered it in the form of a question,
which
and
is
we
not
don't get the
requested,
point.
which was not requested.
This isn't Jeopardy.
The key is when you know I'm about to give the points away, you got to make me laugh, and I will easily move the points to you. Like
that is the only rule you really need to know.
How many points was that worth?
No clue, Mark. Nobody knows.
200.
That's number wang.
Mark, you get a point for that. So do I.
Just 1 point.
A bunch of points. Okay, even more group stage. Only 2 teams kept 3 clean sheets in the group stage. Which ones?
Ding, ding, ding. England and Italy.
Boom. Stoopers with 100. Same category?
Yeah.
Steven Zuba from Switzerland tied for the most assists in the group stage with which Premier League player? Ding, ding, ding. Longtime Stoop fans know the point system is a sham. Exactly. And you know what, Stoop crew? You get 100 points for that, Mr. Tom. Mr. Tom, he gets more than 100. He gets 200 for Pierre-Emile Oiberg. All right, Mr. Tom, stick with the same category, 300. Shocking to see, but this Premier League player finished the group stage with 99% pass accuracy.
Ding, 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 ding. Calvin Phillips.
No.
Damn it.
Now he passes all over the place. Calvin Phillips is a high-risk passer most of the time. I mean, he has great simple passes, but then he tries things. Not De Bruyne. No. This one is really, the first part of the question was shocking to me. Pickford. No. But you guys are right. He is on England.
Well, it wouldn't be Declan Rice. It's not Sterling.
Oh, no, it is not Sterling. Ding, 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 Ming. It is not Mings, but you're getting closer. Foden. It is definitely Foden. Foden? No, 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 no. You see, even more surprising, more shocking than that. Shaw, Maguire, everybody. Who was it?
Can we just start naming English players?
Everybody. And now they're like Southgate. It was Southgate, wasn't
Ding,
it?
ding, ding. Who's Harry Kane?
No.
Ding, ding, ding. Who's Jack Grealish?
No.
Ding, ding, ding. Who's Kevin Phillips?
Kevin Phillips.
Calvin.
Yes!
Ouch.
Kevin Calvin.
Ouch. Calvin. No, guys, this is even crazier. And he's a stupid Chelsea player at that.
Ding, ding, ding. Mason Mount?
No.
No.
It's Reece James. Lolo with the steal. Reece James, 99%. I think you needed like a minimum of 90 minutes played or something for that stat. Crazy. Nobody's picking him for that. He does play for England, right?
He does.
Nor should you, Jimmy. All right. You were going to name him next? Yeah, because you ran out of fucking players. You're going Patrick Bamford. Not surprisingly, Spain have 3 of the top 5 players with the most passes in the group stage. But which German took the top spot?
Ding, ding, ding. Kimmich.
No, and now you don't get to answer anymore. Those are the rules.
No, it's the other guy.
Yes, it is. Correct, Mark. You got it.
It's
Ding, ding, ding. Rob coming in hot. Gets him. And I went ahead and listed all the rest of them for you there just because it was interesting that Spain had 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, and 4. Yeah. The David
Doesn't
Lala.
make sense that it's Kroos
He's just in the middle doing everything. Doing all the work.
for Madrid and all that.
Hummels. Ding, ding, ding. Woohoo. Colton. All right, guys. It's time for you guys, the Stoop crew, to pick a new category. Or an old one. The only new one is more group stage stats.
European sports and music for 600, please.
And thank you. What is the largest stadium in Europe, capacity-wise?
ding, ding, ding. Wembley?
No. Adriano. So good. Camp Nou. Camp Nou. The new camp holds 99,000 Catalan. Okay, guys. What is the last one that somebody said? More group stage stats. Here we go. For 100. Here we go. This nation scored the most goals in the group stages.
Netherlands. Ding, ding, ding.
Well done. 8 for the Netherlands there. Italy had 60 attempts on goal, but actually came in second in that category. To which country?
Ding, 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 ding. Germany.
Nope.
Ding, 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 Poland.
Ding, ding, ding. No. No, Mr. Tom. Mm-mm.
Ding, 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 England.
Spain. Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding. No. Oh, look. Morten Henden Amat, which may be a Danish name. Who knows? Got it right with Denmark. Now, you're not a part of the Stoop crew, it doesn't look like, so those points come to me, but you're on my team, so you should be happy about that. Denmark. Denmark had the
Adding a
most
fourth.
attempts on goal. So I was trying to not give away this answer earlier when saying how they can beat Gareth Bale is by attacking. And we said, well, they're not really an attacking team, but technically they did have the most shots on goal. Norwegian, not at least same part of the world. Welcome, Morton. Coming in hot. Okay, your choice. Well, you're on my team, so popular music for 100. Which pop singer's real name is Robin Fenty?
Ding, 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 who's Fergie?
Ding, 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 Adele.
No. All right. This would be a...
Ding, 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 Pink.
One day there's going to be a question here, which is, who is the pop star that wishes somebody in Brooklyn would stop telling a terrible story about her?
I'm trying. You guys won't let it die.
Hey, Mr. Tom, Mr. Tom, and
Yeah.
London Boy. All these guys. Oh, yeah, and hold on. By the way, oh, sorry. I gave this that. That goes to the Stoop crew. And you get an extra 200 points for the Adele mention, which was good. I'll take that. Avril Lavigne. All right, John.
European sports and music for 500, please.
Bullman,
Wink.
Harry the Harbor Dog, and Daddy Cool are all mascots in which sport?
Ding, 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 rugby. Nope.
Specific, more specific? There you go. Jimmy got it. Rugby league. Because as I've been told, there are two different rugbies. There's league and something else.
That's a scam.
There's definitely a
This is a scam.
Punked.
I got
again.
punked again.
I don't know enough about rugby, but I know there's like two different things.
I know we're
People
getting
say,
punked.
oh, you're posh if you play this one, and you're not posh if you play this one. And I still think that posh is a spice.
All right, let's go for European sports and music for 400, please. Wink.
What are the 6 nations participating in the 6 Nations Championship? 1 point per country. This is a 500-point one, so I need 500 points. 500 countries. Daddy Cool is your team's mascot? Nice. But Jimmy, am I right? It's rugby league and something else rugby. Rugby.
Are they both English sports, or is one of them in Australia?
No, they're both English. England, Scotland, Ireland, France, Italy, Wales. I think you got all of them.
I think so.
Considering these guys are like, shit, you told me to Name 6 countries in Europe. Fuck. We're Americans.
London, Dublin, Paris.
That's like, I remember when I moved to New Orleans and I went back home to Texas, and I was like, a friend of mine who graduated high school the same year I did, and I went to New Orleans for a year, came home for the summer, and I was like, yeah, I'm living in New Orleans. And like, oh, that's fantastic. What city? And I was like, New Orleans. And they're like, yeah, are you in Louisiana? Like, that's the hot city. And I was just like, oh my God. But I couldn't slag them too much because I thought back and I was like, a year ago, I probably didn't know. They don't teach us much about fucking geography. Michael Jackson's trial for 600. Do we have that one here? Oh, I didn't think so.
We'll be talking bad about MJ.
Denmark had 20 shots blocked. And that tied with which country for the most?
I'm stepping out for a second.
All right, me too. No guesses? 20 blocked shots in the group stages.
Ding, ding, ding. Portugal.
Nope.
Ding, ding, ding. England.
Nope.
I'm out of answers.
Okay, I'll help you here.
It's not Germany. Ding, ding, ding. France?
I can tell you who it ain't. It ain't England. They didn't shoot 20 times. It ain't the English. No. But it might have happened against the English. God, Jimmy, I don't want to know. Let's see.
Ding, ding, ding.
I can't get a shot in there. Why can't I get a shot? Every time I try, there's a goddamn English foot in the way.
Oh, ding, ding, ding. Scotland.
Oh, come on. You could have been a dick. You should have been like, ding, ding, ding. That's Norway, right? Just to say,
I mean, that was more like an Irish accent than a Scottish accent.
That was not.
Oh, those are fighting words.
Those are vastly fucking different. Ben got it first. When? Oh, Ben got it way up there. I knew. I gave it to the Stoop crew anyway, somehow. And I get a point for that as well. Because that's how it goes. Are you watching Trek? Basically, that's the only way. Any American doing a Scottish accent is either Sean Connery or Shrek or a combination of the two.
Who does Shrek's voice?
Can I get in range? Yeah, for real. No, the best shots on the team are who? Kieran Tierney, Andy Robertson, and McGinn. Really. And those are all long ass. Those are all long bullshit. Yes, it was the Spaniard. Eat the baby. I want it in my belly. Can I have it? I want my baby back. Sorry, guys. This is the point in the show where it starts going this way.
Get in me belly.
Get in my belly. I'm sorry. Okay, guys, here we go.
I've got the turtle head sticking out.
Growing up as a young boy in Barcelona, I learned swordplay. Okay, guys, imagine if they'd gone in this club, hit the woodwork 4 times.
Ding, 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 England.
The correct one was ding, ding, Dingland, but you're wrong.
Ding, 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 Germany.
Ding, ding, Dingland only hit the woodwork 3 times.
Ding, 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 Germany.
Nope, not even on the list.
Really?
Well, my list of 3 teams.
I thought it was England.
England and France both had 3. London boy Lewandowski with his 8,000 shots. Oops. Sorry, I gave those to them. So you get some, and I get some as well. All right. Moving on. This works really well. All right, Stoop crew, it's on you guys. Who are we looking to... Oh, my last bit of food here. Hey, thank you, Justin. My wife won't let me go visit her sister. Her sister lives in Edinburgh. And she's like, nah, we can't go visit you because he will get punched in the face like 100 times. Because he'll go up and go, can I get a pint? And I'll be like, who's this fucking guy? Anyway. All right. Here we go. This team played rough, committing the most fouls in the group stage.
Is that how you spell foul?
With 48. Maybe. Maybe. And maybe it's a clue, dickhead. And you don't have it yet.
Ding, ding, ding. It was Russia.
Yeah, because Russia is a foul.
I don't fucking know.
Boom, Jimmy gets the joke. Turkey. It's a foul. You get it? Feathery.
You are just bringing us closer and closer to cancellation, aren't you?
No, you guys just need to keep up with the drinks with me, because as we go through here, these get better and better.
We started at the same time as you.
Oh, yeah. Anders, where have you been? We all said Sweet, not all of us, but a few people said Sweden is their little dark horse favorite there. Need some cranberry sauce. All right. Like having 11 Grealishes. This team was fouled the most times, 43 times in the group stages. It's a lot of fouls for 3 matches. Adriano, you guys are
nice.
your asses kicked.
Well, oh, wow. I was going to say, never mind.
Something wrong?
No.
Jamaica?
Jamaica.
Turkey. All right, guys. European sports and music. What is the Italian equivalent of the Tour de France?
In Anders' presence, 1921.
Correct. I'm going to need a little, the full name, Carol, if you don't mind.
Giro d'Italia.
The Giro d'Italia. There you go. There you go. Don't worry, we won't give Mark those points. All right, guys, group stage stats. This player scored 100% of his team's goals. Only 3. Nobody knows.
Ding, ding, ding. Schick.
What? Absolutely. It was Schick.
And I still can't. I still don't get those points.
He couldn't find a way to punk us?
What? I gave you those points. That's the first one I did right in a long time. Anders, he says, we have celebrated Midsummer, and it is Sweden's 4th of July. I guess you mean like Independence Day type thing. Well, congratulations. Happy 4th of July. 25th of June.
Bastille Day!
Is it Bastille Day?
pretty soon. Yeah. That's in July, though.
July
On my
14th.
birthday.
Yeah.
What?
Bastille
John is
Day is
black.
July 14th.
Oh, I see. Averaging 5 shots per game, this guy topped the list, just like his team did. IKEA day. You guys have a good long think then.
The pie,
Nope,
Ronaldo.
they didn't top the league.
I'm just reading some answers. Immobile,
Yep.
Mr. Tom.
Tom.
He personally texted me ding, 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 but he typed here Immobile. So he's good to go. Now we just have to wait for Lolo and his small bladder.
Justin Cross. How can you say Pookie? Pookie he did fuck all in the tournament.
And I had him as a top scorer.
Gee, it really hurt your score.
I didn't want to go overboard, so that's why I picked him.
Gotcha.
Oh, right. How many shots? Average?
5.
Number Wang.
Oh, that's number one.
That's number one.
Who got it right?
Mr.
Stupid.
Tom.
Of
Mr.
course, it was
Tom.
Mr. Tom.
All right. Well, good. He donated those to you guys. All right, guys. This stat should surprise no one. The most crosses dropped in were from this Premier League stalwart. Yeah, and Anders says
Sweden's not a
Sweden's
dark
not a
horse.
dark horse. Anders has been telling us Sweden's going to win from the start. We said, how do you feel about Ibrahimovic not playing? And he said, doesn't matter. Yeah, look, Pookie was for the Bants, Mark, and you got it. That's exactly what you got, Justin, from Mark. You baited him, and he took it. Who sends in the most crosses in the Premier League, pretty much?
Ding, ding, ding,
Not a
ding,
single
ding,
answer.
ding.
Jack Grealish.
He played 20 minutes of a match.
I know, but he drops a lot of crosses. Calvin Phillips. He had one great game. I don't know if he dropped.
De Bruyne played like
He played a match and a half.
Mal in Phillips. Nope. Wijnaldum. Nope. Wijnaldum was in a shooting mood. He was just shooting nonstop. I think that's Pookie as well. Probably. Listen, this guy. I mean, if I were to pick one in my head, who would pop up would be Trent Alexander-Arnold, but he wasn't even on the team. So,
Havertz.
who else sends in a shit ton of crosses? Pogba did send in a lot.
Pogba, yeah. That's not the answer?
No.
Oh boy, nothing like dead silence.
Yeah, I tell you, I have no idea. It's not going to be Alioski. It's not going to be Cliche.
Well, probably a wing player. Correct. Here, you guys work it out, London boy. Here we go. Griezmann.
Griezmann doesn't play for the Premier League.
That's correct. Probably a wing player. I mentioned Dubravka. On point, Bandy. Silva, Bernardo Silva would be a good shout.
That would be a good shout. Right. But...
Phillips is a good call. Mason Mount, no, he played all of one match. The Man City
played
guy,
2.
No. Jota, no. But now, here we go. We're getting some actual... What was my guess?
Your guess. You made the question.
I'm trying to give you guys clues here, but... Shaqiri. No, he doesn't play for the Premier League either. He sits on the bench.
Well, it's certainly not... he only played one.
You're on the right team. Traore, yeah. Bertrand Traore probably got more crosses in than Adama Traore. I said it would have been Trent Alexander-Arnold, but he wasn't even called up. Who sends in as many crosses as Trent Alexander-Arnold on the regular?
Sorry, we're stumped. I think time has expired on this one. And no,
there
Dean
you
Henderson.
go, Adriano. Finally,
get out. Oh, Robertson.
I don't know how I accidentally gave you guys points. Andy Robertson, guys. Robertson. All he does is send crosses into the box. All he does. There you go. Here they come. I still like Martin Dubravka as an answer, and you get a 200 points for Dubravka because you said it twice. After all the hints. Okay. The highest average possession through the group stages belongs to this team. Not very surprising.
Spain. Ding, ding, ding. What is Spain?
Absolutely. Come on, not even a chuckle.
Oh, you're so pleased with yourself.
Not very surprising. My wife would hate that.
She would totally hate that.
She wouldn't tell me.
We're going to take more group stage stats for 600.
All right. These two speedsters. Oh, my God. You guys are never going to get this. Oh, gosh. These two speedsters were both clocked at a top speed, 33.8 kilometers per hour. Hungry for pasta?
Locatini and...
Locatini is not a person. That's an actual pasta. Yes, one of the Hungary and Italy players. You actually got it right, Mr. Tom. Now can you narrow it down? It is a Hungary player. Tagliatelle. Ronaldo. Absolutely right. All of these answers. You know what? Boom. Tagliatelle gets 100 points. Spinazzolo and Slobazzi, that gets a point. Locatelli, no, that's a real person. You lose a point for that. Okay, a yawn, you lost 200 for that. Spaghetti Bolognese, there you go, 200. Insigne, no, that's a real person. You lose a point.
I'm gonna go with goulash and the gnocchi.
Ah, you're racking up points, Mark. You guys will catch up soon. Keep them coming. I'm going to go with...
Does gnocchi count as pasta?
Most definitely.
Ah, you're right. Minus points. You guys, we really don't know these guys' names. I know this guy from Hungary because I was looking up Hungary players to get cutouts of them and put them on the thumbnails and things, and I found this guy. But he's super fast for their team. Drink! Lasagna and borscht. There you go. That's worth 500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good one. Salzai. It was super slow. Ah, yes, Stoop crew. You guys probably just got the new link for the after party. Mr. Tom says he just received it. So the after party starts in 15 minutes, guys, and that has links where you guys can call in and talk to us because, as you can see, Mark is getting tired.
It's been a
used
long day.
all of that smart knowledge earlier, and he's fucked. Frankie and Beanies. I love it. There you go. Almost breaking 10,000 points. I told you guys wouldn't get this.
You were correct.
Jack Daniels.
Nope. It is actually Loic Nego and Leonardo Spinazzola. I told you wouldn't get him. I don't even know. They probably just got on the pitch and ran very fast. And that was it. All right, guys. Well, that was it for
Thank God.
Who won?
You
Stoop
did.
Crew won like crazy. Jimmy, it is 8:45. So yeah. I get 300 for half. Yeah. Not in this area. But guys, we have this. That was fun. Now it's just chilling football time.
Do we
That's
want to
it.
talk a little of Scorito?
Yeah. Let's throw up that Scorito and see how
I have
everybody.
yet to make my Scorito picks. I gotta hurry up and do that.
Justin, good shout. Sorry. I will get to that momentarily.
What? What is this? There you go.
There he is. Number one, number two.
Sorry about that, Axel.
Let's not forget Crossfade, man. Let's not forget Lawler in 7th place.
Lawler's in 7th.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
He's gonna be the secret guy. He's gonna sneak up on people.
So who do we have here? I don't want to click on my name because it might. I don't know if it'll give away my picks.
I don't think it'll give away the new picks until the
Exactly.
scores.
But
Exactly until the cutoff
Till
time.
Saturday.
No. But he's using his.
Right. So if I click on my name,
It's going
I
to show you. Yeah.
Sure.
No, I don't think it does.
Yeah, sure. You just want me to do that.
I'll show you
what do we
mine.
got? No, I don't want to see yours.
It doesn't show. That's why you can't see them.
You know, I had an uncle that used to say that to me. I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
That's the Harry Kane we were talking about.
That's what I said every end of the date.
With my uncle? What?
Not with your uncle. I'm not going on dates with your uncle. What are you talking about?
Justin.
I mean, he might be a nice guy and all, but
I just posted it on Patreon.
All right, so who else we have? I don't know who 04 or.
So guys, if you guys are watching right now in the Stoop crew and you see your name, throw your name up here so we know who you are on here, so we know where you are. Because we have there's Bob Retrovolt is over Spawny Mark. Spawny Mark, what happened? Weren't you in 3rd place the other day?
At one point, I think the highest I got was 6th. And given the fact that I didn't think I stood a chance in this league, I'm pretty proud of my standings because I'm kind of sitting in the middle. But we got. But if you double it, you're almost at 55%.
Exactly.
I mean, I can't say shit.
Lolo, you were in the top 10 too, just towards the end of the thing here. I don't know how that happened.
This is Terry.
It'll start solidifying as we get further on. Mm-hmm. Hey, Justin, check the Patreon page and let me know that you got that. If not, I'll send you a message.
Ben Ireland, you were too late to sign up, but you know what? Like that's not as bad as the people who signed up and didn't put any like picks down.
Didn't put any of
Exactly. Brinson, we're talking to you.
And
Spurs Chris. I signed up, but I didn't do anything.
Yeah. Just so you guys know, we've got 10 minutes left in the happy hour stream. It's been a real fun 2 hours with you guys. If you want to continue the party, we do a private happy hour after party for about an hour. And we invite all of our Stoop crew members to call in and talk to us as we go. Thank you, Justin, for letting me know that. So if you're a member of the Stoop crew, you would have gotten a private message at about 5 minutes ago that would give you the link to view and another link to call in if you want to call in. And if you're a member on the Patreon site, we just sent that one out as well. So you'll have that. If you're not a member of the Stoop crew, we love having you. We love hearing from you. That's all well and good. But you do have to be a member of the Stoop crew to get into that after party. Not like we're not like it's no, I can't tell you anything about it.
Say it.
If you're not a member, you don't
No,
find out what happens
no.
in those after parties. But oh yeah, Grogan, you're not doing too bad. Says my first ever go at this shit. I'm chuffed with my last round. Turkey were shit and feet messed me up. Yeah, I had Turkey getting second place, I think. Or I might have even had Turkey in the group somehow. I thought Turkey was going to be better.
All those dark horse believers.
I had Poland advancing.
Yeah, I had Poland second place.
I had Poland first.
I think I might have that too, actually.
You had Poland first.
Yeah.
I think I had Lewandowski, but
yeah, my picks for highest scores were shit.
Yeah.
The best I got was Lukaku.
Lukaku.
Well,
let's see. London boys asking. London boys, you didn't get the link. Go to the community tab on the YouTube channel and it'll be there because you're a member of the YouTube Stoop crew. So it'll be there, Ben. Let's see. Oh, I can get rid of this.
I am not obsessed with dark horses. The opposite.
Axel went to the league with the horse with no name.
What are the matches tomorrow? We have Wales. Oh, we already said. I said Wales 2.
We have Wales. We have Italy and Denmark.
Just tomorrow. 2-1. Italy 2-0. I don't think Italy's going to absolutely destroy Austria, but I do not think Austria is going to score against Italy. And I think the second goal will be like in the 90s. Like end of the game when Austria is really going for it. Italy will get a counterattack. But I think the goal comes first half. First half, 1 goal, 90th plus for the second goal for Italy. Getting very, very specific on here. You want more specificity?
Nick, I got a question for you. Of all the games, which one do you think would be? Oh shoot, Lolo. Of all the games,
yeah, that fooled them.
Which one do you think is the most likely to end in a penalty shootout?
England, Germany, Croatia, Spain. Actually, Croatia, Spain.
I think is going to get a shootout.
Croatia went to freaking extra time and shootouts. Not shootouts in every single one, but extra. Actually, yes, they went to shootouts in the last 3 rounds of the World Cup. The quarters, the semis, and the final. all went to penalties. And they were exhausted by the time they got to the finals because they had played 120 minutes versus 90 minutes every time. And Spain is like the fucking best at doing nothing while looking busy. I was really good at that shit too, working in restaurants. Just look busy. No one will, because if you're leaning, you're cleaning. So just pretend to clean and you never really have to clean. Be shocked if England-Germany doesn't go to penalties. Now, did you guys hear my prediction for England-Germany? And I've had this well thought out as well. But I think what's going to happen is in 20th minute, in the first 20 minutes, Germany's going to score. Because England's going to be like going at them a little bit and get a little loose. And Germany's going to score, which is going to force England to start having to play out and having to play more aggressively. And then I think they're going to tie it up just before the halftime. Right after the half, nothing happens for a long time. 70th minute or so, they score the go-ahead. Germany goes balls to the walls. They put everybody on the pitch. Mario Götze comes back. He's even out there. Jurgen Klopp comes on the pitch. Everybody. And they throw everything at him. And then like late, there's just a counterattacking goal. I don't know. One of the Jadon Sancho or somebody counterattacking towards the end who comes on. No, let's give it to Jude Bellingham. Let him have it. And so, Mr. Tom, this is how it goes. When you are picking your team on Scorito, when you are picking your scores, it'll give you the option. It'll ask you to pick the final score. It's the final score after the maximum of 120 minutes. So it's not including penalties.
Right.
So you can pick a draw. If you pick a draw, it's not after 90, it's after 120.
Yep.
But if the game ends at 90, that's the score, you know? So if you're saying it's going to penalties, then pick a draw, but pick the correct draw. Know what I mean? All right, guys, we are about out of here. Axel, Mark, anything else you need to say before we have to jump on to another stream?
I think you're overthinking the England Germany game just a little bit.
I'm thinking it exactly as much as it needs to be thought.
Germany will lose.
Yeah, that's what I have it as. But
your backline defense is terrible.
You had them going to penalties, though, Mark.
I'm not sure about that.
You did, and I think you had Germany winning anyway.
Not sure.
Okay.
All right. So for all you that are out there, you know, if you haven't done it, smash a like. Tell your friends about what we're doing as far as the Euros are going. We're telling our friends. You tell your friends. Let's get some more numbers now that we're getting to the knockout stage, man. Let's get more people to watch our bullshit. That's what I'd like to see.
Absolutely, guys. So thank you guys so much for joining us. It's been great talking to you guys. It was a good, fun one. Get Mark a KDB top. Yeah. Kevin De Bruyne. Thank you so much, London boy. Great hearing from you. Who will listen to 3 Lions before the game? Not me. But we will be airing the matches out on the Stoop. So we'll get you guys some footage of that stuff as the weekend.
I'll be there.
So if you're a member of the Stoop crew, go over to that other link that you got. If you're not a member of the Stoop crew, good night. Thank you for staying up late with us. Having a good time.
Sign up and you join us then.
We will see y'all tomorrow at 5:30 Eastern time after the 2 matches. And we were moving on to the knockout stages from Brooklyn. Good night, y'all. Oh, adios, bitches.